Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. This is a look on the new MAC palettes that we received. I got the Mischief Minx and I did a collaboration with two of my girlfriends, so stay tuned if you guys want to see how I got this look, and if you want to see other looks, just make sure you check out their page after this video. So first I'm going in with my Kiko moisturizer just to moisturize my entire face. And then I'm going to be taking this MAC Fast Response for my eye area just to make sure everything is nice and smooth. Then I'm going in with my Benefit Pore Minimizer just to minimize the appearance of any pores around my nose area, my chin, and my forehead. And to prime my eyes, I'm going in with my Eyeshadow Potion by Urban Decay. For foundation, I'm going in with my Nars Velvet Skin Tint in the color Annapurna and putting it on with my big flat-headed foundation brush. I love this foundation brush. It's by Morphe, and if you guys want to see details on brushes that I use, just let me know. I would love to make a video on how to use the proper brushes. So next I'm going to be going in with my Nars Concealer. This is in the color Macadamia, and I'm just going underneath the eyes, on my nose area, my forehead, my chin, the normal routine. If you guys haven't seen any of my videos, make sure you check the ones before if you really want a detailed description on how I do my foundation and concealer. But this is pretty much the gist of it. I like to take a beauty blender and make sure that I'm pressing that into the skin. I find that this makes the skin look more natural. It looks like it's more blended well. It just keeps it from looking so cakey. So I definitely damp my beauty blender. You could use it dry, but I find it so much nicer when it's wet. Then to set those areas, I'm going to be using my Ben Eye powder in the color Banana. I love this powder. It has a little bit of a yellow undertone, so it's great for summer if you want to keep your skin looking nice and warm. I usually use the Laura Mercier setting powder, but it is a little bit chalky looking for me in the summer because I do get a pretty dark tan in the summer, so that pretty much keeps it going. And then I'm going to be taking Sun Power Bronzer by MAC and just bronzing and warming up my entire face. Next, I'm taking my Contour Kit in Medium Tan by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to be mixing these two shades just to sculpt out some areas in my face, like my cheekbones, pretty much the high points of my face, and I do like to look a little bit more chiseled and sculpted, so you'll see me do a lot of this around my chin area because I find that it does make me look a little bit more toned, keeps my skin looking warmer. And then I'm going to take this smaller brush and I'm going to contour my nose. So I'm just going to be creating little lines against my nose area just to kind of make my nose look a little bit more pink. Okay guys, and now for the fun part, we're going to be going in with the Mischief Minx palette. So we're going to be creating a nice, beautiful, warm eye tone. I'm going to be taking this first shade here. This is called Flaming Femme. And I'm going to be using this as our transition color. So I'm just really going to start warming up the entire eye area in the crease. And I am using a very soft blending brush. I can't quite say which this one is. I'm actually trying to figure it out. But I will definitely link the brushes that I use down below. Then I'm going to be taking this blending brush and taking this next shade color called Schemer. And I'm going to be buffing and smoking out the outer corners of the eye. So this is more like a chocolatey brown tone. And now I'm making sure to just go back in and reblend those colors together, making sure that everything is coming out nice and smooth. And with this 217 blending brush by MAC, I'm going to be taking this next shade here called Mischief Minx. And I'm going to be warming up the transition color a little bit more. Next guys, I'm going to do a cut crease with my Macadamia 1.5 Nars concealer. And I'm using any concealer brush just to carve it out in the front by the tear duct all the way to the inner lid area, meeting the midpoint of the eye. So it's just to really brighten up the center of the eyelid and create kind of a dimension so that when I place the sheer shimmery colors, you guys are able to see the dimension within the eye. And before we get into the next shades, I'm taking that blending brush with the chocolatey brown shade, which is Schemer, and I'm just rebuffing those areas by the concealer that we just did. And with our next shade here, I'm going to be taking the color Natural Tease just to start popping out the eyelid area that we just did with concealer. So this is a very like shimmery, glittery, beautiful bronzy shade. And then I'm going to go in with the Mischief Minx just to re-warm that up a little bit because this is a little bit more orangey, so it keeps the eye looking nice and warm. And again, it's like a shimmer, glittery eyeshadow color. And then last but not least, in the front area of the eyelid by the tear duct, this is called The Frisky. And this is actually one of my favorite shimmers in the palette. It just really helps to pop out the eye a lot more. Then again, I'm just going to re-blend everything, making sure everything is nicely blended together. Next, guys, I'm going to be going in with eyeliner from Wetnwild. This is Megalast, and it is the color Blackest Black. And I'm just going to be placing this in my waterline. With the shade Flaming Femme, I'm going to be putting this underneath the waterline eyeliner just to kind of smoke it out and make it look a little bit more smudgier. And it also keeps the eye warm and correlated to whatever's going on top of the eye. Next, I'm going to be going in with my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. This is the limited edition Unicorn Collection Tarte Mascara. I'm obsessed with this mascara because I love how moisturizing it is for my eyelashes, and it is amazing. And of course, we got to go in with our eyebrows. I'm using the Wunderbrow. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it, but if you guys want a detailed description or a review on it, I'm absolutely loving it lately. I've been using it partially for the whole summer, and as you can see, like, it really does work. I already had some on 2 days prior, and I'm just re-adding to what I see went missing. It's a brow gel that tints your brows for about 2 days without coming off, and it's waterproof, so that is why I absolutely love it. Next, I'm going to be sculpting my eyebrows just so that they look highlighted and they pop out a little bit. This just really helps to clean up the eyebrow area. And just to make sure everything is nicely blended, so I'm going to go back in with a beauty blender and just re-blend those areas. And I'm going to be going back in and taking that same color V Frisky, and I'm going to be highlighting my underneath my brow bone. So with any eyeshadow brush, I'm going to take that color and pop it out with some light. And now for some lashes, guys, I'm taking my Huda Beauty Farrah number 12 lashes. Love these lashes. And I'm just going to add them on just to intensify this look. And now for some blush, guys, I'm taking the color Pinch Me by MAC and just adding some blush to my cheekbones and a little bit around my forehead and face just to warm it up. And right after, guys, I'm pretty much going to be highlighting my face with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. I did miss this part. I don't know, I guess I filmed over it, but just so that you guys know that I did highlight my face. As you can see here, I'm going in with a lip pencil. This is the color Cork by MAC, one of my favorite lip pencils, just to start creating our lip. And for my lip shade today, guys, I'm taking my Tarte liquid lipstick in the color Low Key and applying this to my entire lip. And there you have it, guys. That completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed your time with me. Make sure you check out my girls, Jessica and Destiny, for their looks. I will link them here and down below. See you guys next time. Bye.